As a person, I'm always interested in how to do things different. I'm certainly one of the few people that went out and just bought an electric car. I also thought the design was pretty interesting, and being interested in green technologies and all of those things, I ended up going with the BMW. I stay probably about 69 kilometers from work. I used to spend about 4,500 Rand on petrol every month. Now my total electrical bill has gone up by about 1,000 Rand, so I save at least 3,000 to 4,000 Rand a month. I've never run out of range, and even if you did run out of range, there's always a plug point somewhere. I registered my vehicle on Taxify, got myself a driver. I can get to work in the car while I'm being driven to work, and then when I'm not in the car is actually paying back itself. The app that the BMW is deployed allows you to check on the car. If there are problems, you can unlock the doors, lock the doors. It's a fun car to drive. It's a really, really nice all-round experience. So the switch from a sports car to this wasn't actually that hard. I like these cars so much that I decided to buy my wife one too. We have only electric vehicles and have gone completely electric.
I really like spending time finding out what's new and where the tech industry is actually going. BMW finally came out with their electric cars. Like, okay, now this is something I have to try. I know that BMW says we'll never ever sacrifice its shared driving pleasure. So if you're going to try something, try something cool. Typically, I'm doing 120 Ks, dashing between Pretoria and Johannesburg. I'm literally saving 3/4 of my fuel budget. Pop into BMW to charge, plug points in a mall, it pays for itself. Because you're not spending any money on fuel. You take that entire budget and put it into, the financing of the car. I can charge the car, find out how far the charge is. I can unlock the car remotely, it's a pleasure. They were daring to be bold. I was scared at first, thought there wouldn't be enough space until I got into one. Then there's ample space. I can get to where I need to go. I've got ridiculous power when I need it. It works so well with the brand that I'm pushing for my own business. Innovation, the boldness, that agility. It's exciting times, especially for those of us who are early adopters. When you go the journey with something, you appreciate it more.
I bought my BMW 2 months ago in February. I wanted to save on fuel. I had a Land Rover and as well as a Merc. Both costed me a lot of money driving between home and work. It's about 40 kilometers one way. So a total of my traveling is 80 kilometers a day that I travel. And I charge every third day. I used to spend about between 3,000 and 4,000 Rand on my petrol for my car. And with that, I'm obviously saving about 4,000 Rand a month. I think some people will have the misconception that, with having a battery car, that they will get stranded because it doesn't give them the freedom to move around as they want to. If I do run out of charge, I have BMW, they'll come pick me up. They'll take me to the nearest charging station. Car charges within an hour. It's the way of the future. That's where cars are going.